This is some visionary shit. 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 This is some visionary shit.
You want me to, cause I just want you.
Miss my nigga die hard. miss my nigga Taki, miss my nigga Undo, miss my nigga Jaffe. Mornings at the corner store, arguing with Poppy. One time I was fucked up, Tiffy said he got me, put me on my feet. Now my nigga gone and I'm feeling incomplete. Me and you an all-star, was just up in the Jeep. Bent the corner Godwin and ran into Khalif. Shit was cool then. Miss my nigga G Money, he the coolest. One of the main reasons why I really do this. I didn't kill a goat. Every time I think about it, I be wanting smoke. 40 with the laser and I'm clutching on it close. You know these streets crazy. We miss you, Kaka. We miss you, Big Baby. I'm still in rap mode, man. I hope this shit save me. 40 round the corner, but I hope I see 80. Hey, Jacquees, we really missing you, cuz. Pick up your phone, I got some bars, I wrote some shit for you, cuz. You know the family threw a fit for you, cuz. The whole city popped out, I swear to God, we had it lit for you, cuz. Damn, I miss Tahir, I miss Sherby too, I miss marijuana, he got murdered too. Roll me up some backwoods, I'm about to burn a few. I can still feel your ghost when it's floating through. I miss all y'all, I miss all y'all, I miss all y'all, I miss all y'all. We were supposed to get this money and just ball, y'all. I wish I could pick the phone up and call y'all. If I could rewind time and bring the scene back, I bring Preemy, bring Nori, bring Beans back. Ebony and Stephanie, I bring the queens back. I'm in the booth with YG, I think I dreamed that. Think about my nigga Shaq, got my tears dropping. A big Norm pulling up with the V knocking. 20 plus years, nigga, we was sandboxing. Couple times uptown, we was gram shopping. I miss my nigga D-Nice, I miss my nigga Suspect, he brought the party to life. I miss my grandma and how she used to give me advice. I miss doing sign language with Pike. What up, nigga?
You want me to? Cause I just want you.
Yeah. It's Vito, baby. Thinking about ways to make you mine. Followed your Instagram, so I know you got time. See, you've been working, putting in overtime. I'm not trying to press you, but girl, you stay on my mind. Just being honest, I really want you, yeah. Talk to my conscience.
This is some visionary shit.
Told y'all ain't a rap nigga. I'm just a nigga that rap. Keep all that rap cat to the back of the back. Ain't with none of the act. I just pull up for the shows and pull up for hoes and shoot us wherever I'm at. Told y'all ain't a rap nigga. Nah, I'm just a nigga who rap. I've been putting in work for a long time now. Niggas could vouch for that. I done spent blocks, hopped out on ops for all day. No clout for that. Ain't got nothing to do with rap. Niggas wanna die on live, let them at us, man, then double back. Rounds left, we gon' double back. Told y'all ain't a rap nigga. I just be into the facts. I just be into that slide and into the drama. Niggas could die after that. We could sit down and talk about the dollar. Dotted line, we ain't signing for that. We could sit down and talk about the dollar. Dotted line, we ain't signing for that. Told y'all ain't a rap nigga. I'm just a nigga that rap. Keep all that rap cat to the back of the back. Ain't with none of the act. I just pull up for the shows and pull up for hoes and shoot us wherever I'm at. Told y'all ain't a rap nigga. Nah, I'm just a nigga who rap.
You motherfuckers ain't smoking this. You ain't smoking green tea, nigga. I don't know what you saying. Jokes up, bitch ass. Bitches, bitch ass nigga.
And a lot of niggas live their life. I thank God I can look back.
I'm on the East Coast with it too. Tapped in the Cali too. Shout out to Ski. The Ski Big Cream. Overseas. Twist.
This is some visionary shit. This is some visionary shit. This some visionary shit. This is some visionary shit. This is some visionary shit.
I gotta get in my bag. I gotta get in my bag. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Trap jumping like two. Gangsters in the party. I got 2 glass, got 2 sticks. It's gangsters in the party. I got 2 glass, got 2 sticks. It's gangsters in the party. I got 2 glass, got 2 sticks. It's gangsters in the party. I got 2 glass, got 2 sticks. AP or the rollie, drop the bag on the wrist. Diamonds in the ring, you see the bust down in this bitch. I'm dancing in the club, I got my Glock and put it back. Pistol in the party, look around and we attack. Ain't thinking about the cause, can you hear me? Everybody strapped for the pole, do you fear me? Killers and drug dealers got a boss, so they gon' stand for me. AKs, I'm smoking grade A, I'm finna get mine. Fuck all this shit, my gun talk, I'm feeling one off. Hero, but he's Sub-Zero, I knocked your mom off. Can catch you, stop all that hiding, don't try to run off. No ducking, hiding, they heat me up and still I can't believe that I'm surviving. You got a lot of balls, cause I was you, I wouldn't try it. Your brother and your mama having dreams about you dying. I walk up on them slopes, take off my mask and get defiant. That shit just on my mind, I hope you don't think that I'm lying. Cause we gon' rock out, yeah, yeah. Cause we gon' rock out, yeah, yeah. It's gangsters in the party. It's gangsters in the party. It's gangsters in the party. I got 2 blocks, got 2 sticks. It's gangsters in the party. I got 2 blocks, got 2 sticks. It's gangsters in the party. I got 2 blocks, got 2 sticks. It's gangsters in the party. You already know that how we coming, we gon' eat you. And if it's beef with us, then you know we not gon' feature you. You already know.
The real mod. The real mod. I made this shit bull, nigga. On heavy H. Oh, dog. I just made about 40K this month, there ain't no tax on it. You not trying to pay me for that feature, ain't gon' rap on it. Fuckers niggas talking about the go back stamp on it. Niggas know they can't get close to me because my champ's on it. Made them watch me run it up, I paved the way, you know what's up. Serving, yeah, yo, counting up, them draft picks was #1 back then, y'all was hating on them. Now y'all be waiting on them. Drop 3 takes back to back, I'm debating on them. But pussy niggas smiling in my face, knowing they don't like me. Cause I'm probably putting dick in that bitch that he call his wife. God sent, you will never meet another nigga like me. Bitch, I'm buying land, fuck trying to make my wrist ice. Look, I'm different, and I'm so consistent, there's no coexistence. God flow, have no competition, they like, no he didn't. Low shit, west side, big shit, best eye, whacking shit, let's ride. I flame shit, left eye. Welcome to my city where these thotties getting cuffed. Tryna hide behind that poker face, then we gon' call your bluff. And y'all got these youngins thinking guns make you tough. Just because you brought it out, just don't mean that you gon' bust. This one for that hoe I used to love, and she played me, bitch, who wrote 4 pockets full, little baby, and my checkup. Just know I'm good, little baby, young OG. I really run my hood, little baby. I just made about 40K this month, there ain't no tax on it. You not trying to pay me for that feature, ain't gon' rap on it. Fuckers niggas talking about the go back stamp on it. Niggas know they can't get close to me because my champ's on it. Woke up to a phone call, my plug say he sent it. I've been having dreams of smashing models in that brand new Bentley. I might let my new bitch go spin a little 10 piece, all I'm offended. From my house, I let my shooter take off your top of that little fit. And I'm like, hold on. The old bitty know what's up with me, hold on. This can't no rap niggas fuck with me, hold on. You think I'm sick, boy, I'm clutch with it, hold on, hold on.
Boy, I'm in the trap like 24/7. Open all night like 7-Eleven. Try to rob me, that'll get you to heaven. Black dress for your moms and the suit for your brethren. Hold up, let me go and pull up on Razor. All these new rap niggas not even on my radar. Spit it like 100-round drum. Hey, I fuck the Nazi, suck dick low, Adolf. I am not a racist. Moving white like it's integration. Don't play with me, this is simulation. I am not a game, this is a demonstration. Really got guns like Call of Duty. Max himself is a horror movie. Really got guns like Call of Duty. Said Max himself is a horror movie. I just made about 40K this month, it ain't no tax on. You not trying to pay me for that feature, ain't gon' rap on it. Fuck is niggas talking about the go back stamp on it. Niggas know they can't get close to me because my champ's on it.
Hey yo, Pluto, you going brazen?
That money all I'm tryna run into. Commas. That's how I know what you wanna do. Bust that life in. Since a youngin' I been kicking to it. Kicking out them yachts. Oh man, baby. 10% on top. That money all I'm tryna run into. Commas. That's how I bro what you wanna do. Bust them like pinata. Since a youngin' I been tweaking too. Was geeking off them yappers. When they sign you, what you gon' do? 10% on top. That money all I'm tryna run into. Commas. Ooh, yeah. Commas. Last time I broke, what you wanna do? Bust them like pinata. When they sign you, what you gon' do? 10% on top. Get the money, get the dough, and shit to debate about. Got a lot of haters, I'ma play make. If I see the blitz, I'ma take them out. 10 out of 10, boy, I'm gon' win. Back of my sins, but I take his ass sometime. Quick to pop his lid, nigga ain't my can. Fuck, I'm a socialite, I don't need no friends. And I'm way too fly, yeah, gone in the wind. 1200 bitches, nigga, that's my twin. Got ball main back, let's stack this bitch. Facing me right now, like, yeah, come on. They got thumbs with no panic, but that shit, they, it's a V-Long. That money, all I'm tryna run into. Commas. That's how I bro, what you wanna do? Bust them like pinata. Since a youngin' I been tweaking too. Was geeking off them yappers. When they sign you, what you gon' do? 10% on top. That money, all I'm tryna run into. Commas. Ooh, yeah. Commas. That's how I bro, what you wanna do? Bust them like pinata. When they sign you, what you gon' do? 10% on top. My bitch thick like Betty Boo. Yeah, she got fatty too. So much money I ran into. 6 months chicken noodle soup. Pussy boy, I'm ahead of you. Player not gon' step on you. Fold down like the letter you. Recruit him, we gon' kill him too. Hey, Dami, guess who next? She put the spliff and said no comment. Another album about the list and we ain't paying no harm. These niggas hold, these niggas standards low, these niggas gossip. We live in pose, yeah, gon' tag a toe. I'ma hit his pot. Peep this, all I wanna do is run up kamikaze. Peep this if you run up to the gang, that's kamikaze. Peep this, I'ma cut you off, you acting wishy-washy. Peep this, and I'm riding with it. Fuck if you don't like that money, all I'm tryna run into. Commas. That's how I bro, what you wanna do? Bust them like pinata. Since a youngin' I been tweaking too. Was geeking off them yappers. When they sign you, what you gon' do? 10% on top. That money, all I'm tryna run into. Commas. Ooh, yeah. Commas. That's how I bro, what you wanna do? Bust them like pinata. When they sign you, what you gon' do? 10% on top. That money, all I'm tryna run into. Commas. That's how I bro, what you wanna do? Bust that like me. Since a youngin' I been digging to it, sticking out them yappies. Oh man, baby, 10% on choppers.
Nigga, I ain't on the chick, I ain't taking the bill, say bang the house. I got lean in the drop, I made money in the penny, me pyramid, down for a ticket, post my dog that no, you might die with that coat. You play with that, you just might die with that smoke. But shit cut me, you gon' die with that smoke. My city, you neck, you gon' die with that smoke. In the wild card, carry no cut for me. It's got 26 on top for me. It's how you buy a person, ain't fuck for me. It's ass shots, you got up in the butt for me. It's how you rap a nigga without gun for me. How you keep catching charge, getting burned for me. It's I'm on the fence, and I get loan for me. It's scamming her for some phone for me. It's a murder for me, it's the patty for me. Y'all going up, go get a ladder for me. Y'all pouring up, 3 in the family for me. She in Texas, she flew to Atlanta for me. I don't give a fuck about no VIP respect. Pull me up, fuck around, throw up the back end. Brother committed, show he got the pack in. I'm mad at her for the hoe, she got the bag from me at the paddock. Send me the edit, I pull up this EO6 minutes. This ain't for rapping, this shit at the edit, I'm moving the package. so she ain't gon' lie for me. Damn, this bad is the ass for me. What she say on me, it's the ass for me. And she get money, she's glad for me. She don't see no hoe, she's glad for me. Grab in the permit, go cry for me. Hunting in the bed on the fan for me. Jay in the kitchen cause it lands for me. I ain't no pay to me.
Go, Zion! Fucking y'all niggas stop. Comments. Oh, y'all want my hell no. Like a
Hell no.
I should have bald head niggas winning. Y'all dreadhead niggas used to have it. Then us wave head niggas had it. Now the bald head niggas got it. Now don't get me. Don't get me. All-Star Weekend, you don't want to get me. No. You don't want to get me. All-Star Weekend shooters is out here. All-Star, don't want to get me. All-Star Weekend. Play it! Send out choppers. Y'all niggas better get a deal. Play it! Like a house, some choppers, and some SRT, and 10%. Not on the choppers, just 10%. Not on the choppers, though. We need 10%. Come on, Zion, you bullshit. Yo, the people car they delivering, no, fuck y'all up. I'm telling you. The people car y'all niggas delivering, no, fuck y'all up.
This shit hard Sosa.
I heard what he said, but he ain't saying nothing. He ain't chop bullets if he acting like he playing us. Run up from that bitch, it ain't no laying up. I come from the trench, but you get ripped, this shit get dangerous. I heard what he said, but he ain't saying nothing. He ain't chop bullets if he acting like he playing us. Run up from that bitch, it ain't no laying up. I come from the trench, but you get ripped, this shit get dangerous.
Up top, don't think these niggas wanna play with us. Bitch, you know we keep them dirty 30s, couple K with us. If we catch a whip, I bet we spread up. You could hold it, clip them pics, a little extra, no fade from us.
I got all my feelings in my bag and I done ran it up. Got these bitches all up on my dick, they tryna suck it up. Bitch, I'm with my gang, you know these niggas don't put no fear in us. And if I catch a op, I got my Glock and I'ma air
Bitch, we gon' head it up, he ain't added up, so we bet it up. We subtracted one, 50 shots out this trick, bitch, we ain't added up. Toe tagging, DOA, bitch, we gon' bag him up. And this bitch was slime, so he added up. He with the beat, I jump on him, I'm gon' bag him up. I speaking on the bro, bitch, we gon' bag him up. 7 shots to his face, so that shit added up. And his mama missed a baby, so she bagged up. Sprint the block and hit that bitch, we gon' tear up. 50 shots, start the ring, they gon' get up. Everybody talking game, bitch, we gon' let it up. Bitch, you 30s in the
Already
country,
is that bitch, she in the past tense. I can't fuck with rappers, I know most of them be capping. Yeah, we keep them sticks, but on that strip, no, we ain't lacking. Go pick up a brick, I know you shit, no, you ain't having.
Can't wait to catch you bitch niggas in traffic. How the hell he pull up with a stick that's automatic? We catch her all that bad and doing next. Credit shots ain't got the rich, they don't really wanna steady, yo.
Most of these niggas be acting, my young be bang bang. Yeah, you can get hit with the Mac 10, they gon' be acting like. Most of these niggas be acting, my young be bang bang. Yeah, you can get hit with the Mac 10, they gon' be acting like.
I heard what he said, but he ain't saying nothing. He ain't chop bullets if he acting like he playing us. Run up from that bitch, it ain't no laying up. I come from the trench, but you get ripped, this shit get dangerous. I heard what he said, but he ain't saying nothing. He ain't chop bullets if he acting like he playing us. Run up from that bitch, it ain't no laying up. I come from the trench, but you get ripped, this shit get dangerous.
This is some visionary shit. 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 This is some visionary shit.
Me and boy braids on, then we trapping all day.
is this clock?
I'm a rock star, she a pop star, but we make it work, no cop car. But I'm driving fast like fuck the jakes, no Audemars. You see what time I'm on, ain't no time to waste. They say time is money, so I spend my time getting paid.
Call of Duty guns, ain't no one-on-ones, bitch, this the war zone. Don't come outside, we quick to let it fly, they quick the war zone. One way, bitch, the done way, we let them drums play. Gunplay, don't want no gunplay, turn this bitch to doomsday.
I got a fetish for them drums, I thought I told you that. Once the chopper hit his ass, no rhyme can bring you back. Fuck that nigga, he dead. You heard what I said. I would've paid for the hit, but I got the stick, so I did it instead.
I'ma shoot something I don't do, running this Dior. Kicks a rapper, but I still a mess up and kick your door. Quiz and baby slut, he lead a scene a mess, he get them more. Hit for local crim, you know that I'ma spend this Glock, don't do a man.
Hey, Rose, we got these niggas, ain't got no time to wait. Ski mask and Nike text like nigga with a say. Get a dog or go to church, nigga, if you scared. Had them begging for us like, but we still left that nigga dead.
Keep a 9-0, leave him John though. I'm on for Adderall, dumb hoe. I told her bring a friend, we finna have a boy. Ain't trippin' by no bitches, me and Loco, we done had them all. New bitch, she in college, bro, who scam out them designer stores.
No cap, yeah, we done had them all. Guns clap, round of applause, slat in the cut here, knock you off. Hey, honcho, show these niggas how we ball.
Ain't Cupid, don't got no cape for, ain't playing Captain Skateboard, no kizzy, I don't date her. Just dunk them, then I pass them off.
Just dunk them, then I pass them off.
We switch road, trade them off.
Shit, that little bitch, nasty whore.
Who know a role and play a part?
Go dummy for that money between the Glock and the hard place.
I got on and brought my niggas guns to make sure that we all safe.
Gang, nigga. You know what up, Tell what's up. It's all coming. I mean, the Sama told me don't stop. Like Zoom, nigga. Fuck you, you ain't with us, nigga. Fuck these niggas think you should. What's up? What's up? Plug this, nigga. My niggas got choppers, they shooting on sight. My bitches pop Molly, they fucking all night. What? I deal with the plug, my niggas they eat. We eat. My shooters don't play, put them shots and repeat. Bop, 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 bop. Fuckin' with me, you gon' die. Bet you your mama gon' cry. The life that you live is a lie. Might call up your bitch and get high. Might sit back and smoke up a O. Might get me some head and just go. Them bricks, yeah, I get for the low. As soon as I get them, they go. Look, all I know is money, all I know. All I know is bricks, all I know. Fucking with these bitches, all I know. Head in the whip, all I know. Counting all this cash, all I know. Smoking on the gas, all I know. Strapped all the time, all I know. Always on the ground, all I know. Yo, bitches with me and she chillin'. These beats I be getting, I'm killin'. My money is touching the ceiling. My niggas, they juggin' and dealin'. These niggas, they hatin', they mad. They goofy, they don't got no swag. Keep hating, get put in the bag. Every nigga gon' empty the mag. Look, pop at his top, watch him drop. Got ammo, them bullets don't stop. My hitters will hit up your block. Might hit up a couple of ops. Tell them to chill, stick it, get real. Live by the model, bitch, fuck how you feel. One more time. Live by the model, bitch, fuck how you feel. My niggas got choppers, they shooting on sight. My bitches pop Molly, they fucking all night. What? I deal with the plug, my niggas they eat. We eat. My shooters don't play, put them shots and repeat. Bop, 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 bop.
What up, what up, what up? It's your boy Sativa Jones, aka LeBron James, BKA Young Shane Botman, because the older one kind of weird, CKA Flaming Redder, because I'm 10 steps ahead every time. And this is Rolling with Sativa. Y'all. What up, y'all, man? It's been a crazy, crazy, crazy week. Today we got a special show, mad shit happening so far. Time. We got Diddy trial starting. We got that's crazy. I can't save it. We got Candace Owen versus Jason Lee. We got Tory Lanez getting stabbed. And many, many, many more. So let's dig right up on into it, show the stats and the plots, and get into the news. Listen to who selected and what Diddy issue was.
Selected for Diddy's trial, and it's starting right now. The jury is going to include 8 men and 4 women who range from age 30 to 70. Some of these jurors' occupations are massage therapists, scientists, data analysts, and a deli worker. Now, during this jury selection, there was a little problem that arose. Diddy's team was accusing the prosecution of striking all Black people from being jurors. But the prosecution shot back very strongly, and they listed every single reason why they striked each juror. They always say that the jury selection process is one of the most important parts because it's going to hinder whether you are possibly found guilty or innocent. Now, we do know that picking the jury did take a little bit longer than what they hoped for. The jury has been officially selected for Diddy's trial, and it's starting right now. The jury is going to include 8 men and 4 women who range from age 30 to 70. Some of these jurors' occupations are massage therapists, scientists, data analysts, and a deli worker. Now, during this jury selection, there was a little problem that arose. Diddy's team was accusing the prosecution of striking all Black people from being jurors. But the prosecution shot back very strongly, and they listed every single reason why they striked each juror. They always say that the jury selection process is one of the most important parts because it's going to hinder whether you are possibly found guilty or innocent. Now, we do know that picking the jury did take a little bit longer than what they hoped for. The jury has been officially selected for
Oof. They not only had jury selection, but the first prosecutor and defense made their opening statements, and they cross-examined and examined their first witness. So we're gonna get into all that today.
Come again, bitch.
Tory Lanez is in critical condition after California hospital after being stabbed in prison. Niggas start coming out and talking a lot more. Now all you see is this nigga get stabbed. Oh man. That's crazy, man. Imagine being innocent of a crime and then you go to jail. Now you get stabbed in jail. Who fault is that? And I was saying this after that whole thing, like, something happened to that nigga. That's crazy. Prayers up for Tory, man. Jaguars, right, showed up heavy with security to Diddy trial this morning.
There needs to be someone here who's been here all along. I've been waiting for this moment for 5 years, and here we are. And I'm praying that everyone remembers there are survivors, real life survivors. And I hope that everyone takes into account how necessary a true verdict, a just verdict now. 25 years of pain, 25 years of hurt. And I'm praying that God's just going to do what he told me he's going to do. So I hope we're all just saying individual prayer for everyone on all sides of this. These are human issues, and we need to have real human response and emotion.
Do you plan to be here every day?
There needs to be someone.
How are you feeling this morning, Mr. Gargos? Are you ready for today?
Gargos, anything you have to say as we head into a jury selection and the opening statements?
Have you spoken to Diddy? How's he doing? How's he feeling?
Anything to say before
Oh, let's see the fit. What are you wearing today? You look fantastic. We love the suit. Today's the day.
Still in New York.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, guys. Guys, be careful.
Have you spoken
Do you have a second for a question?
Have you spoken to Sean Combs? Like, how's he doing? How's he feeling? Does he feel positive today? I know he was nervous last week.
His publicist said that he was upbeat.
See Diddy Freako's tape and sex trafficking trial. They'll pretend to enjoy themselves because that's what he wanted.
Summa cum laude, honors in sociology, honors in mass communication, honors in political science, Xavier Exponential. Summa cum laude, honors in sociology, honors in mass communication, honors in political science, Xavier Exponential.
Congratulations, brother. Playing. From the Big East to the Big Apple, after very little deliberation and much prayer, I am stacked to enough that I'm attending the Columbia University this fall under their School of Professional Studies program on a full ride scholarship as an HBCU fellow. And it's 413. I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. Thank God. Thank you to all my friends, Xavier family, church family, and those abroad who have helped me through the challenges. Their fulfilling experience. Vigo Ivy, BA in Science and Sociology, MA, and strategic communication. That's what's up, my boy. Woman shares heartfelt story about me and Travis Hunter on a fight. He was always so polite. Anyone would be proud to have him as a son or grandson. I had a wonderful flight home from Denver. I met the nicest young man who sat next to me. He offered to put my bags in the overhead compartment and help me with my tray. Also, he was always polite, saying yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. Anyone would be so proud to have him as a son or grandson. So polite. People walking by were saying, congratulations, great job, or even taking pictures. I turned to ask him, who am I sitting next to? I looked at his Jaguar pen, smiled, and asked, are you an athlete? He smiled and said, yes. I said, I'm Travis. Yes, I was drafted by the Jags. I already told my son I want his jersey. He's so humble and down to earth. I would have never guessed he was a professional athlete. Jacksonville Jaguar, you did good. I will be buying tickets. United Airlines, thanks for the seat assignment. That's what's up. Diddy mom children arrived at court as opening statements start. Damn.
Build it up, just you like tell me build it up, just you like
Lawsuit claims Don Julio and Casamigo are not 100% agave like the bottle says. Company announces accused of fooling customers with cheaper alcohol.
So Iman Shumpert is asking for Tiana Taylor to be held in criminal contempt of court and to be thrown in jail for 20 days.
Okay, now y'all going too far. Come on, Iman. For what?
Well, this is what.
That's
so
crazy.
he's basically saying that when Tiana Taylor spoke out, remember we reported in the room about the divorce agreement that they had, and people were saying she got this, she got that, and then she came out and spoke for herself. She went live on Instagram and did a video, and she spoke for herself. He's saying because of that, she's in contempt because their agreement, which they reached back in July of 2024, stated that neither one of them were supposed to talk about terms of what the agreement was, and she went online and she did so.
Of course, a person is willing to leak some that make them look like a victim. And I'm literally going to my ex-husband. Keep in mind, me and Iman are on good terms. I didn't even know we was beefing. So I had him on some people was putting out these blogs, and then, somebody's kind of sending me a little bit of proof that you're paying to ship this stuff around to promote and help trend your name. I'm like, but I don't want to believe that is you because we're in such a great space. I got love for you for real. I just want to know if you could stand up for me because I feel like I've been standing up for you to say I've been protecting you by staying silent. That's so.
Okay, so for everyone DMing me about my story I posted, yeah, this is actually a fact. Wayne literally kicked me and my daughter out on Mother's Day today, and I am just recovering from surgery. I am 5 weeks out from a full mommy makeover. I can't even lift boxes, but this man has his assistants and people coming to help kick us out today. and broke up with me on Mother's Day through text. And like, what? And her birthday's next weekend, and I leave to New York this week for all the Sports Illustrated press. Like, when I tell you that I am absolutely unsure on how to even process my emotions, like.
And my birthday next weekend, bitch. You ain't my child. I don't give two fucks. Get the fuck out of my house. Oh, it's Mother's Day. Bye, bitch. Your child right there ain't your child. Or the father of your child.
If y'all got lawyer recommendations, please send them because, you know, so yeah, I know he has 2 girls being flown in today, and who knows how many plethora of girls he has. I've been nothing but supportive to this man, loved him till the end of the fucking world. But okay, so for everyone DMing me about my story I posted, like, you literally flew me, uprooted me from New York City where I was living and brought me here for this bullshit. Like, that's crazy, you guys. Like, these men really be taking advantage. And it's not just the emotional abuse. Like, this man has actually laid a fucking hand on me. Like, nah. And I took it, you know what's crazy is they always say, like, we're so stupid for love. And I thought it was like a mistake. But, like, I know other women he's put his hands on. And today, it's okay. We're about to go back to the house that we live in together with my fucking daughter. And we're going to see what really goes down, because this is absolutely crazy and a new low even for him. Like, you literally flew me, uprooted me from New York City where I was living and brought me here for this bullshit. Like, that's crazy, you guys. Like, these men really be taking advantage. And it's not just the emotional abuse. Like, this.
It's also not a secret that Lil Wayne loves Lynette. He was a fan of the show. She was not only a fan favorite, but she's a Lil Wayne favorite, you know? And they hang out. They do things once in a while. And she invited me to go to LA with him tomorrow. So he's flying us out first class, and we're going to hang out and have a good time. And oh my gosh, I need to lay out by a pool. I need to drink a margarita by the sun. You know what I mean? Like, it's just fun being us. It's also not a secret that
You ain't like them white, huh?
Birthday. Get her a little something, right? Well, happy wife, happy life, bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You got something for me. It's funny, last time I did this, I was wearing this same shirt and my Uncle Sonny's cufflinks. Pretty ironic.
you flipped it on you. I don't know what's going on. I was trying to be nice. I tried to.
Nah. Just this. You don't want to. Where it is. It's pretty. Well, it's beautiful. Pretty good for a father, right? At that time, but. Yeah. Yeah, I fucking know everything. That's right, bitch. I know everything. I had to see this skinny little pill thing. I wasn't in. What? I know about all the Plan B pills you had to take. You filthy fucking cunt. Fuck you. I fucking know, bitch. Yeah, that's right. I fucking know everything. Don't act like you don't fucking know. I fucking hate you. I never hated my life, but I fucking hate you. I hate what you did to me, the betrayal. I hate you for you my children. You know exactly who it was. Bitch, don't make me fucking stronger. I know everything.
I don't know.
I know everything.
Uncle Betty.
I hate what you did to my children. The life you fucking stole from them. You want me to show them? I'm showing them everything. You sure you want that? I don't think you fucking do.
Are we sure? What the fuck is that? Of course he's
I don't give a fuck. Birthday. Get her a little something, right? But happy wife, happy life, bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That's how.
There's some Reddit shit right here. That's what I'm talking about, my boy. Make sure everybody know why you leaving this bitch, so that she can't even switch it up on you. Oh, you want me to show them? Oh, you want me to show them for me?
It's funny, last time I did this, I was wearing this same shirt and my Uncle Sonny's cufflinks. It's pretty ironic.
I did.
What are you doing?
You flipped it on you.
I
don't know what's going on. I was trying to be nice. I tried to.
Nah. Just this. You want it's pretty. Well, it's beautiful. Pretty good for a father, right? At that time, but. Yeah. Yeah, I fucking know everything. That's right, bitch. I know everything. I had to see this skinny little hill thing. I wasn't in. What? I know about all the.
Yeah, man. I'm proud of him.
I'm deeply ashamed of my actions and the harm that I inflicted.
That's when
I ripped away their childhood.
30 life.
Instead of following the path of what a teacher should be, I let my selfishness override the boy's best interests.
Ma, who was named one of San Diego County's Teachers of the Year in 2022.
Just to continue to be vigilant that no space on the internet is safe for children.
Ma is eligible for parole after 30 years served.
Just to continue to be vigilant that no space on the internet is safe for children.
Ma is eligible for parole after 30 years served.
Just to continue to
was arrested in March of 2023 on allegations that she groomed two boys, aged 12 and 11 at the time of the abuse, and entered into a sexual relationship with one of them and tried to with the other.
Boys this age should be playing outside, feeling carefree, and enjoying their last few years of childhood. And instead, I thrusted them into it. I am deeply ashamed of my actions.
That's crazy. But thank you. The justice finally for these boys. I've been telling y'all how boy molestation niggas don't care about. They be letting that shit rock. Finally, one of these freaky old ladies and got hers.
I heard you said something worth $34 was not worth $34, as if you could not afford it. And your assertion that it would not be a commodity you would wear upon your objectified body as a woman. So tell me, price your bodies in this TJ Maxx to me as you view items that you would encapsulate yourself within, as you smell right now. They won't catch that on camera. They reek, and I regret asking them questions. They look like this.
That's crazy.
Anything else?
Nothing. You came up to them.
Any representation you'd like to give for yourselves? I'm okay. Thank you. You're okay? I'm good.
Okay. Now we're gonna
test the Arrowhead water. Okay?
This was crazy.
Okay.
A little bit.
Barely any light at all. It's dead. It's dead water. It has no electrical current. Let's try the Dasani.
No.
Nope. Very dead. Let's try Essentia. Okay, this is supposed to be alkaline water. Nope.
No.
Nothing. Now let's try Kangen water. Do you see what just happened, guys? This water is electrically charged, okay? It's rich in antioxidants naturally. There's no additives added to the water. It is all created by an electrical process. It's called an electrolysis. Okay, let's go back. Okay, now we're gonna test the Arrowhead water.
That's crazy that Arrowhead has the most electrolytes out of all these with the sign we already knew. But essentially, you should be ashamed of yourself how much you quote.
It takes a year to go around the sun. It takes a year. It takes 6 months to get to the sun. This is what they're telling us. Our planet is going around the sun. It's daytime on the part of Earth that's facing the sun. Nighttime is always on the outside. We got all these stars over here that we're seeing at night. 6 months later, we're seeing all those stars, right? So there should be, every 3 months or 6 months, there should be a different set of stars.
Constellation, yeah, I was telling you.
We shouldn't see the same constellation.
See the same constellation every time.
Why do we see the Big Dipper
every night?
Every night. It takes a year to go around the sun.
Now I'd like to show you a demonstration of my Egyptian hoist. I call it my Egyptian hoist, or that's what I refer to it as, because I use the two angles of the Great Pyramid. What I'm doing today is I move my block that way. What I want to do is get it down by the end of our staging area in order to do a little side step. My 24-pound block, I have the movement set 4 inches apart. That's 2 inches either side center. So by applying about 40 pounds of pressure on my lever here.
I just put a lot of information on it that went to another. So let me pause this here. When I thought about that, for real, like I always could spot the Big Dipper, Orion's Belt, the Little Dipper, all that shit is always in the same spot. Winter, summer, spring, and fall. How come I don't get a new constellation? I don't get a new set of stars. None of that if I'm traveling around the sun. I never thought of that. That is the best case of flat earth ever, bro.
I can rotate the block 180 degrees, which then moves it. Now I'd like to show you a demonstration of my Egyptian hoist. I call it my Egyptian hoist, or that's what I refer to it as, because I use the two angles of the Great Pyramid. What I'm doing today is I move my block that way. What I want to do is get it down by the end of our staging area in order to do a little side step. My 24-pound block, I have the movement set 4 inches apart. That's 2 inches either side center. So by applying about 40 pounds of pressure on my lever here, I can rotate the block 180 degrees, which then moves it. Now I'd like to show you a demonstration of my Egyptian.
You feel me? That plus vibration, brother. And they did all around the world. There's more pyramids in America, the continent in the Americas, than it is in Egypt. Think about that.
Question. So did Ringside give you the money?
They gave me $100 and said I get free drink.
Yo.
I get that on a regular.
You know how much bread they made off you?
I know. And then you know what's crazy? Because my homegirl was like, yo, meet me up here. I went up there. They was doing a raffle for a fucking brand new Kia.
Wait, where?
At Ringside, they was doing a raffle for a brand new Kia.
You know what's crazy? The time period of it for you to try to hurry up and get it wasn't gonna work. They just beat you to the spot.
When I went there the next
Question. So did Ringside give you the money?
They gave me $100 and said I get free drink.
Yo.
I get that on a regular.
You know how much bread they made off you?
I know. And then you know what's crazy? Because my homegirl was like, yo, meet me up here. I went up there. They was doing a raffle for a fucking brand new Kia.
Wait, where?
At Ringside, they was doing a raffle for a brand new
Kia. You know what's
Kia.
crazy? The time period of it for you to try to hurry up and get it wasn't gonna work. They just beat you to the spot.
When I went there the next
question. So did Ringside give you the money?
They gave me $100 and said I get free drink.
Yo.
I get that on a
$100 in free drinks. You got it. See. Should have paid off her car notes, huh? Gave her a new Kia, whatever. Why you running like that in platform? You ain't make one shot. Yeah. This topic is circulating all over the internet. Where's my ginger at? Drop a heart in the comments. Gingers are black.
I just need to remind y'all again, everyone who is ginger, who has red hair, those are black people. All gingers are black people. If they have red hair, they are black. You see a white man with red hair, that's a black man. You see a white woman with red hair, that's a black woman. All black women have mitochondrial DNA, meaning that they can give birth to a baby of any race, of any color. When it comes to you gingers, a lot of y'all are screaming Viking, and I will not disrespect that culture, that ethnicity, that race. What y'all do need to understand, though, is that a lot of your families never want y'all to know, descendants, y'all gingers, okay, that y'all have somebody black in your family. A lot of the times that is hidden. A lot of y'all act like y'all been on that TV show, sitting across from a motherfucker, sitting and asking where you come from, and you know for your fact. I just need to remind y'all again, everyone who is ginger, who
Niggas just get up here and say anything else.
I hear you're a legendary icon, but tonight I don't think I would have been able to tell with how shy you were.
Okay. Yep. Great. Smiling.
I hear you're a legendary icon, but tonight I don't think I would have been able to tell with how shy you were.
Okay. Yep. Great. Smiling.
I hear you're a legendary icon, but tonight I don't think I would have been able to tell with how shy you were.
Okay. Yep. Great. Smiling.
I hear you're a legendary icon, but tonight I don't think I would have been able to.
That's the problem with that whole culture. They can't accept criticism.
I don't have time. I don't have time for women to catch feelings, you know? A lot of girls catch feelings for me. So I try to stop that.
Do you tell them things to make them catch feelings? Do you tell them what they want to hear? Do you?
No, I'm just a nice guy.
You eat ass?
I have before.
You can't just be doing that to randoms and then be
I
wondering
don't.
why they
I'm
catch
not eating
feelings.
I'm not eating no random stuff. I don't have time. I don't have time for women to catch feelings. You know, a lot of girls catch feelings.
I hear you're a
Social media reacts to 4.1 magnitude earthquake in Eastern Tennessee that shook up Atlanta. Okay, after checking, apparently Atlanta just had an earthquake. When I tell you my whole apartment was shaking, Atlanta just had an earthquake. Atlanta just had a fucking earthquake. Did we just have an earthquake in Atlanta? My bed was shaking about 5 minutes ago. I was sleeping and woke the fuck up from what seems to be an earthquake and went straight to the see if it was the one and only Atlanta, Georgia. Did we just have an earthquake in the Atlanta of Georgia? Did we just have a fucking earthquake in Atlanta? I'm currently in the Metro Atlanta, Douglasville, Georgia, and pretty sure I just felt a small to moderate size earthquake. Anyone else know the shaking? They're saying it was an earthquake in Atlanta. Lord, let me get my rapture fit ready. We will rebuild Atlanta strong.
So Chef D was arrested. Many of you may know Chef D as Saucy Santana's ex. My man, my man, my man. He's the one who left Santana and Carisha for dead with just one box of pizza and barely any water in the refrigerator. You may also know him from Bad Boys Club on the Zeus Network. I had watched I watched the first season and maybe 2 episodes of the second season. I remember he kept calling Jonathan twin, but Jonathan wasn't calling him twin back. And if only one person is calling the other one twin, that's a problem. Anyway, he's currently incarcerated and many people are accusing him of being a scammer, from credit cards to checks to PPP loans and everything else. But I read the court records. It wasn't scamming. It was possession of methamphetamines with conspiracy to distribute. You can see it right here. Conspiracy to possess with intent to distribute methamphetamine. Yeah. Looks like Chef D was in there cooking up some Tina. Do we have any Tina girls in the comments? Capital T's, reveal yourself. So Chef D was arrested.
We can get in the ring and I'll beat your ass, Curtis. Yeah. Me and you could get in the ring for that money. 3 rounds. I'll whoop you. You big and sloppy and too stiff. And I don't believe all that Golden Glove shit. All right, we're going to put that to the side. Mayweather, holler at me. Believe me.
Ain't got no neck, can't do no bink, bink. they no, they going nowhere. So it's bink, bink, bink. You get it.
So I personally handpicked you to be on Baddies Gone Wild Brazil because I just your sister didn't talk shit about me before, right? I don't know if it was shit talking or not. My name was better than you, Mr. I'm like, damn. But I feel like you have your own thing going, and I really want you to shine and be a star and do your big one.
Well, for one thing, I would love to say thank you for the opportunity. Yes. I really love and appreciate you for everything that you're doing for me. Even being in a sister's shadow and shit like that. I still try to find my way to not grab for attention, but show people that I'm more to what people talk about
Like
me
in Ming Lee.
I mean, stepping on my sister's shadow, like, it's kind of like a hard thing to do because people will think of you as, oh, you look like your sister, you act like your sister, you talk like your sister. So you can't really escape it.
You're the youngest girl in the house, but how old are you?
I'm 19.
19.
Yes.
Well, good thing in Brazil, a legal age to drink and turn up is 18. So you can have your baddie shot. You know, so I personally handpicked you.
There's no hustle, there's no marketing, I'm living my truth, and it's time.
So you were in that coma in 2022. You had the liver transplant, you had the tracheotomy, all that stuff that went on.
Multi-system organ failure.
Yeah. Have they figured out what happened yet?
We will.
No, I mean, have the doctors medically, like, what happened to you?
Yeah,
because you just collapsed, right?
Yeah, so, just mysteriously out of the blue, which we do talk about in the book.
Yes,
what that,
I want to get into that.
What that process is. But, so it's been quite a journey. And as I said, even as it relates to writing the book, I went through almost, more than a decade of being scrutinized and clowned by law enforcement, them telling me, you need some help. Sex trafficking? Really? What's wrong with you? No way. Not realizing that they were also working for the situation.
Because you were hinting, saying,
posting. I get calls, taken down, or else, so on and so forth.
But this is about Diddy, so let's be clear for everybody that doesn't know.
Diddy, who's about to, his trial's about to start. Yeah, yes. They're selecting a jury.
But you were on this train years ago.
Yes, many, many years ago. I posted some information that was, basically trying to save my life. And thank goodness to my ex, the wonderful Kim Porter, the late Kim Porter, who, kind of warned me all along the way to, just kind of watch your back, so on and so forth. And I didn't understand why.
Because of Diddy.
Basically.
Do you believe that she died of pneumonia?
Absolutely not.
Why? What evidence do you have?
She was in the best of health. We just saw each other prior to her passing. We were actually celebrating our son's new Netflix Christmas special, and she was doing just fine. In fact, we were all at the event together at Netflix in the lobby. Sean, myself, the children, all having a great time. And I'm, grabbing Sean like, what? And she's in the back going, stop, So it was a really festive opportunity just for all of us to be together, because it's nothing like the circus that's out here. So it was a lot of the stuff, came to surprise, but a lot of the stuff will be revealed and that's why I thought it would be a good idea to finally tell my story. Every network came to me, participate in so and so, but I said, listen, I have no interest in speaking about another man.
But you are in the book.
Yeah, right. But this, I will speak about where our paths cross and what's most relevant, and something I've been trying to say for many, many years. And unfortunately, Roseanne, even with Sean being incarcerated, that's not a celebration. There's no celebration in it. First and foremost, there's way too much collateral damage, and in many, many ways. Many people's lives are affected. And in fact, a genre of music that I grew up in is ruined right now.
You're blaming Diddy for that?
I'm blaming this entire industry and the way it's gone. And, there's no one person that's in charge, but this level and this magnitude of a story of detriment, of diabolical, just heinous, whatever's really going on. It's unfortunate.
Is Diddy suing you or threatening to sue you?
No.
No?
I have the truth.
But one thing is, you have volunteered to testify at the trial, correct?
Not as of yet. Actually, I was subpoenaed.
Okay.
So my attorneys worked something out. So I believe when the time is right, I'm going to discuss it with my attorneys.
But you're willing to?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, I am. And again, there's no, like I said, this is not marketing for me. I'm living this life. And the only reason I wanted to tell the story, Kurt, was very specifically because I was ignored. There was the most expensive PR campaign against me to shut me down. If you actually knew what they did to me, there was a bounty on my head. There was a bunch of stuff.
So do you think specifically then that Sean Diddy Combs or people affiliated with him did something to you that caused you to have multi-organ failure?
I believe this to be the case, yes. Absolutely.
Wow.
My first time saying it.
Are you concerned that he still has power outside of incarceration?
Remember, I'm the only one who spoke up, and I'm the only one left alive. There's no hustle, there's no marketing, I'm living my truth, and it's time.
So you were in that coma in 2022. You had the liver transplant, you had the tracheotomy, and all that stuff that went on.
Multi-system organ failure.
Yeah.
60.
Have they figured out what happened yet?
We will.
No, I mean, have the doctors medically, like, what happened to you?
Yeah, what happened?
That's crazy. Did that man come to the stand talking about all the shit? You don't get into what the fucking escort said.
During his campaign was Kamala is for they, them, Trump is for you. That was actually referencing defending women, defending women's spaces, women's sports. So this is what they have to do. They have to rewrite history because they had a failed campaign. They had a failed presidency. They put her as the border czar. She never went to the border. So this is about incompetency. It's not about ideology or it's not about
Oh my goodness. We're just going to get some help here for Cameron. Let me come back to Lydia while we get some help for Cameron here. Lydia, the President, we're going to go to a break right here. We'll be right back.
During his campaign was Kamala is for they, them, Trump is for you. That was actually
Jay-Z ex-promoter is outside telling stories.
Back in 91, my sister was dating Jay-Z. Him and I connected in 1999. He said, man, do you still want to do those parties? I said, yeah. He said, look, man, I'm going on tour. It's called the Hard Knock Life Tour. Jay-Z, DMX, Edman, Method Man. We want some bottles. We want some women. We go there for 1 hour, make 40, 50, 100 grand and leave. It felt illegal to make that type of money. And who taught you that? Demons. It wasn't I having sex with them. It was the demon using my body to have sex with these women. They came to my home and did an all-out seance, man. Head over here, my leg over here. And she spun me around at a velocity that I know today it was demon smoking, chanting. And then they said we drove the demons out. The opposite is truth. They drove the demons in. Not long after that, man, I began to have demonic visitation. And you can't deliver someone of something that you're not delivered from yourself. If you have, back in 91, my sister was dating Jay-Z.
Everybody coming out to talk.
Something that belongs to him, then you're a thief. He's coming legally because you got his stuff. Oh my gosh. Unforgiveness. You got hatred. You got resentment. It belongs to him. Then he has all rights to come get it. That's how he occupies. He told you 25 years ago to forgive your dad. I'm not worried about my father. Help me with this. What would you say to that person?
I call out that demon of addiction. Go! The demon of addiction, loose her!
When Jesus dealt with that fig tree, he didn't curse the leaf blade. He's a dirtologist. When you walk a person through deliverance, he cursed that thing from the root because the strong man is still buried. And she heard demons say this, let's leave. It's getting too hot. I said, who are you? Face just changed. I am rejection. I said, what is your plans for her life? I'm going to kill her. The devil's not looking for a door. He's a crackhead. A crack in the door, a crack in the window, a crack in your faith. God ain't scared of dirt. And he is the potter putting hands on the something that belongs to him, then you're a thief. If you do not help a person with discipleship, you work for the enemy. And the manufacturer always gives the product a warranty. And we got a warranty that came by the way of the blood of Jesus. He's a dirtologist. When you walk a
thing is their pupils. They're slitted pupils. Do you know how rare that is in the animal kingdom? Lions do not have slitted pupils. They're round just like ours. Tigers don't have slitted pupils either. nor do jaguars. Now, this is kind of the weird thing, because I kind of thought that a domesticated house cat came from a big cat at some point down the line. But if they don't have slitted pupils like a house cat does, then what does have slitted pupils? Reptiles. Snakes and alligators have slitted pupils. Not any other cat. Now, in many cultures, ancient reptiles were considered to be kind of a trippy creature that had other abilities and senses. The other thing that's weird is that cats hiss like a snake, and they have slitted pupils like a reptile. They also love to eat mice, as do snakes. Now, we know how much the ancient Egyptians loved cats. Cats also have pineal glands. And you notice that cats will do that thing where they'll look in the corner of the room and be making a fuss about what seems to be nothing. It is believed that their eyes enable them to see outside of the visible light spectrum that me and you are bound by. Now, it's not known how a cat has half the attributes of a lion and half the attributes of a snake, but perhaps some genetic tinkering went on many, many years ago in ancient worlds and civilization. The thing is their pupils, their slitted pupils. Do you know?
That's crazy. Makes sense to me.
Surprised you use the word nigga so much.
Well, nigga mean God, and I don't believe
nigga means God.
Yeah,
does
nigga
it?
does mean God. Yeah, nigga mean
I'm
God.
gonna need you to have that PowerPoint right here next to you where you be like, see where nigga means God.
Well, if you see the cobra that our ancestors put on their pineal gland, it was considered to be the Naga serpent. And we had an extension of the Kushite Empire into Japan that was called the Naga Kushites. And this is like where samurais and ninjas come from. And this is why you see samurai helmets got the swastika, because the swastika come from Ethiopia. Ethiopia royalty was called Negus, Negus. And so,
Oh, I've been seeing it for Hamo Pico.
Y'all mad at Kanye for having a swastika.
Right, and so when the Germans,
he's been using that.
Right, so when the Germans came to Africa, they couldn't say Naga or Negus, so it turned into nigger, and then nigger turned into nigger. And so you got people that tell us we can't use our own word because they demonized it. But my main,
do y'all hear this right now?
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah, they demonized it. So, yeah, I mean, I just want Western people to know you can't tell me that I can't call myself something that my ancestors have used to denote royalty for years. Naga, Negus has been a term of royalty. People was walking around in the pyramids saying Naga, my Negus. And so that, I'm not going to stop using that word to make nobody feel comfortable.
Surprised you use the word nigga so much.
Well, nigga mean God, and I don't believe.
You look at when you fold an airplane, a paper plane with your money, and you go from the $1 bill to the $100 bill, okay? And listen to me when I say this, okay? I just showed you the beginning of this video on Google that they redesigned the money in 1996. They started with the $100 bill, and then they moved on to the 50, and then the 20, and then the 10. And it goes 1996, 1997, 1998, and then in 2000 they were done with the redesign. Folks, this is undisputable. They executed a plan that was already planned. Okay, here's the 1 to the 5. The towers are hit. The buildings are falling. The buildings are gone. And all there's left is smoke. You look at when you fold an airplane, a paper.
National security. How about this? Why don't we see any land when we're looking down at the ocean from the space station?
Why? Because you're over top of ocean.
Okay, well, don't you think they could be fooling us with this picture?
Okay, I give you this.
Wait, watch the picture. Watch the picture.
I know that they've airbrushed some stuff.
It's not
up.
airbrushed. This is us in our front yard on a solar panel, and we tricked you, showing you how easy. We have zero budget. They have $65 million a day, and I tricked you. Of course, we landed on the moon, right? Watch this guy. He's hammering a post into the ground, and he drops his hammer. Okay? Well, how easy should it be for him to pick up that hammer? Well, it's nearly impossible because he's hanging from wires and he can't get down enough. Okay? He can't get down. He's trying to pick it up and he can't get it. I mean, look at this. Look at this master. Filthy. I mean, national security. How about this? Why don't
I mean, how many Jews talk about the Holocaust and haven't got the faintest idea in the world what a Holocaust is?
national security. How about this? Why don't we see any land?
I mean, how many Jews talk about the Holocaust and haven't got the faintest idea in the world what a Holocaust is? Oh, a Holocaust is a terrible tragedy. Oh, it's a big fire or something like that. It's terrible something. No. That's not what a Holocaust is. A Holocaust, according to the actual research documents, means a sacrificial, ritualistic burnt offering. When Abel and Cain and Abel in the Bible offered up a sacrifice to God, the word in the Hebrew Bible is they offered up their Holocaust to God. So a Holocaust is a ritualistic, sacrificial, burnt offering. Get it right. Why did the Jewish leaders in this country and around the world use the term Holocaust? Very interesting. I think that they are not telling us the whole story. I mean, how many Jews talk about the Holocaust and haven't got the faintest idea in the world what a Holocaust is?
I gotta show you something that I don't know how to explain at all. Either the government is building something insane or this is aliens.
Well, what is it?
You know Google Earth, right?
Yeah.
Do you have Google Earth on your phone?
Probably not, but I'm just gonna Google them.
Okay. Well, I will do it on my phone real quick.
Yeah, Google
and I will
Earth on your
show
phone?
you. Yes. I'll punch in these coordinates on my phone myself. And what I see is so wild, Mike. Pretty much, bro, when you punch in these coordinates on Google Earth, it will take you to this random part of the earth. It's like a barren wasteland. For miles, there's nothing, no town or whatever. And the only way I can explain this thing is it looks like a portal or something, dude. Don't know how to explain this. I don't know what this looks like, Mike. That's the best way I can describe it. All around it, for miles, are hella tanks defending it. I swear to God. For miles, dude, the hella tanks spread out. You can't even get close to it.
And this
how
is
many
real.
tanks? And this is real.
What the?
I'll show you right now.
Let me see.
All right, first, I just pasted this up. Okay, look, it's in there.
Yep.
What the is this?
Let me see.
And then zoom and look around all over the desert.
What the is this?
Mike.
It's like a Death Star.
Go around the whole desert.
Oh, no, there actually is like tanks.
Keep going.
They're hella spread out.
Hella of them.
What the?
Hella of them.
But dude, what is that black? And there's like something like looking across from it that like mirrors it too. Where is this? Let me zoom out. But that's in America. But that's in California. But there's for sure hundreds of tanks,
dude,
all around because
you see how they're all pointing away from it.
Yeah, they're low-key blending in,
bruh. I gotta show you something that I don't know how to explain at all.
Crazy. Keep up with let's keep our ear out for stories about this. Submit y'all stories to the DMs of Dictionary.Jones or Olivia Wiles underscore Olivia Wiles. And we'll make sure to get on the show.
All right, so let's have a civil discussion here. So a lot of this has been going around for a long time. This is a Old Testament map of ancient America. You'll see Egypt, Israel. Yeah, I know, kind of crazy, right? The Egyptian Sea, which is Gulf of America now. Hold on, I got some other stuff for you. Take a look at this, the Grand Canyon. That top, on the top, Egypt on the bottom. Man, that's a big similarity there. But also, did you know the Grand Canyon, for some reason, over 90% is not allowed to be explored by any of us? Like, it's cut off from the public. 90%, where Egyptian artifacts have been found in the Grand Canyon. Hold on. Why would I be showing you the Mississippi River? Well, the Bible states that the Nile River has 7 rivers flowing out. But actually, the Nile only has 3 rivers flowing out. The only other river on I believe the earth, is the Mississippi River that has 7 rivers flowing out, feeding all of its territory. All right, so let's have a...
No ice around any of these areas, okay? There's North America.
All right.
They be trying to play at my face. That's why they keep trying to push this slave shit on us, bro. We gotta stop believing and dig in. Because it only makes sense that we are the true Jews, and the Hebrews. They play with us with all different type of shit, coffee, all different type of shit. Hebrew, it's our same skin color and everything. Stop playing. Think about it.
All right, so let's have a civil discussion here. So a lot of this has been going around for a long time. This is a Old Testament map of ancient America. You'll see Egypt, Israel. Yeah, I know, kind of crazy, right? The Egyptian Sea, which is Gulf of America now. But hold on, I got some other stuff for you. Take a look at this, the Grand Canyon, on the top, Egypt on the bottom. Man, it's a big similarity there. But also, did you know the Grand Canyon, for some reason, over 90% is not allowed to be explored by any of us? Like, it's cut off from the public. 90.
No ice around any of these areas, okay? There's North America, South America, Africa, India, Russia, China. Okay, so very similar to this map. North America, South America, Africa, India, China, Russia. Okay?
Conspiracy bag.
The only thing different, Australia. There is no Australia here because it hasn't been discovered yet. This is 1587. Australia wasn't discovered until 1606. So that's why that's not there. But my main question is, if this is a globe flattened out and this is on the bottom, right? What the fuck is this? There's no ice on it. And guess what? Antarctica hasn't been discovered yet. Antarctica was discovered in 1820. If you look, oh look, there's an alligator, there's a camel, warm weather animals. So, you want to explain to me, first thing, what the hell is this, all this land? And second thing, what's frozen? What happened between 1587 and 1892 where those areas got frozen? No ice around any of these areas, okay?
I'll keep finding new colorways of shit. Shit just throwing out.
Dark continent? You're telling me there are lands beyond the ice wall with no sunlight?
Listen, don't take my word for it. Take Jonathan Hemington's. I mean, hell, he's the one who streamed it live on the dark web in 2020. Guy worked for a private research institute for aerial engineering, developed these just incredible aircrafts, undetectable from radars, incredible fuel efficiency, allowing for flight durations that could last weeks. Little did anybody know the guy was just obsessed with the idea of these outer lands, the ice wall, and one night he boarded a jet with a Starlink and his streaming equipment and headed directly down to Antarctica. He figured if he streamed right away, he'd be intercepted, so he waited until he was about midway through the continent. And as he started the stream, hundreds of people watched as he literally flew straight over what appeared as an enormous ice barrier. After hours and hours of continuation, passing over several different unidentified landmasses, he stopped on one of them to get a night's rest and continue on the next morning. But during that next day of flight, this was where things had taken a peculiar turn. As the sun eventually went down during flight, he wanted to wait until it came back up to get a safe landing. But as the hours went by, it never did. Eventually, due to fatigue, he was forced to land onto this dark continent, and little did he know this would be his last stop. Listen, this place he was in was nothing like we'd ever seen, okay? The environmental factors clearly showed this land had never been exposed to sunlight, pure darkness, and instead of trees, there were just these rock-textured spires that shot up into the sky.
Dark continent? You're telling me there are lands beyond the ice wall?
Did y'all see that news story going on up in Virginia where hundreds of parents have been turning over their children to the state?
Parents voluntarily giving up their kids as they get older, close to being teens or in their teen years. It is a huge problem in Virginia, specifically in our part of the Commonwealth. It's called relief of custody. Hundreds have been filed in just the past 5 years. 10 News investigates what's going on and the group working to find solutions. Basically, giving up your kid is, wow, I can't think about that.
Right. I mean, to think of a parent being faced with a decision of how do I keep my younger kids safe? How do I keep myself safe? How do I keep the child, the teenager that I love safe, and feeling like they're failing?
It's crazy how growing up in the 80s, our parents didn't have that option. Our parents didn't have that option, especially in the Black community. There was nowhere for us to take and say, hey, we just gonna turn our kids over to the states because we can't handle them and we fear for safety of the other children. Did we have disciplinary issues? Yes, we did. We were not perfect children. But to rise to the level where these parents are feeling like they gotta turn their kids over to the state. Did y'all see that news story going on up in Virginia where hundreds?
They gonna make a prison industrial complex wherever they can, and y'all just feed it right into it. We'll go deeper into that one night, but remember I said they're gonna make a prison, and y'all gonna help them do it.
The only curse word is the one that you don't get offended by, and that's damn. And in order for it to be a curse word, you have to damn someone. The other stuff, fuck, fornication under the consent of the king. That's what, no, wait, hold on. Quit laughing because we're programmed to think that certain things is funny. If fornication under the consent of the king, this is what it was called in British. That's British slang. Shit is the word excrement, which is one of the original words for the original God. Pre-dynastic set was called shit. That's where the word comes from. You see what I'm saying? That's where the word comes from. Okay, then we have the motherfucker term. Well, let's break that down. In the concept of when you're talking about the netters, Horus, in one mythology, being born from his mother is called fecundation. Look up that word, fecundation, where the son makes love to the mother. Now, this is not no incest thing. What it's talking about here is ultimately you are all connected to the divine feminine. The only curse word is the one that you don't get offended by.
People ask me why their grandparents or great-grandparents never talked.
The only curse word is damn.
About the reset. Why don't they remember anything about it? Well, let me try to explain it. First, there were the Cabbage Patch Babies. Now, these weren't just toys, you see. They became a symbol of something much bigger, a massive repopulation effort after the reset. These babies, they weren't born the usual way. They were produced almost mechanically in large numbers and distributed through a cold, efficient system. Strange, isn't it? Brings to mind ideas like cloning, doesn't it? And maybe that's why today you see so many folks who just seem to go with the flow. No questions, no thinking. Did you know they say nearly half the population doesn't even have an internal monologue? Imagine that, living life with a quiet mind, just following along. Those babies, those orphan trains, they were shipped off along with abandoned children who had survived the reset, taken from their families, sent to faraway lands. Many ended up in America. And when they got there, they were given a new story, the official version of history. No elders left to tell them the truth. Nobody to remember how things used to be. It made them easier to control, you see, easier to accept the new narrative. People ask me why their grandparents or great-grandparents never talked about the reset. Why don't they remember anything about it? Well, let me try to explain it. First, there were the Cabbage Patch Babies. Now, these weren't just toys, you see. They became a symbol of something much bigger, a massive repopulation effort after the reset. These babies, they weren't born the usual way. They were produced almost mechanically in large numbers and distributed through a cold, efficient system. Strange, isn't it? Brings to mind ideas like cloning, doesn't it? And maybe that's why today you see so many folks who just seem to go with the flow. No questions, no thinking. Did you know they say...
That's crazy. They gotta put it in your face. What Cabbage Patch Babies came with? Social Security, birth certificates.
Wait, you're telling me ocean is the real outer space?
Yeah, so listen, a researcher named Moise Henry believed the ocean floor doesn't even exist.
What?
A couple years ago, he built this insane, one-of-a-kind submarine. Hyperalloy composite hull, adaptive pressure shielding, tech way ahead of its time. He was obsessed, convinced that the deepest parts of the ocean weren't just unexplored, but intentionally hidden.
Hidden by what?
That's the thing. He took the sub down into the Mariana Trench, fitted it with cameras, and started descending past where any human had gone before. And that's when he saw them. Creatures that don't exist in any scientific record, things that moved like shadows, but weren't. Then he reached what should have been the ocean floor, but instead of solid ground, there was something else. A vortex, black, swirling like the water itself was folding in on itself. He didn't know, but he went in. By the time he surfaced, he wasn't in our world anymore. He described a land he'd never seen before.
Wait, you're...
And you motherfuckers partake in Masonic shit every day, and you don't even know you're doing it. So This is why shit is done on certain days. I told y'all. Wednesday is fucking Mercury. Tuesday is Mars. Monday is the moon. Saturday is Saturn. Sunday is the sun. I can go on and on and on. Thursday is Jupiter. So all of this shit, the certain times that the game is played, certain degrees in the air, and all this shit has to do with your biological self. America is a wicked ass machine. Even the way the highways is made. Why you think every car light is red? Because red is symbolic to your blood cells. All you motherfuckers, even when you on a car, on the highway in your car, and there's all these different cars, that's symbolic to the circulatory system of America. The central bank system is supposed to be the nervous system, your central nervous system. Each dollar is predicated to a thought. Every time you go to work or you do something that's engaged in the system, you are acting as as the thoughts that's being transmuted through the optical nerves of the body that's keeping it alive. America is a fictitious, breathing beast that you motherfuckers feed into every day because you don't fucking study nothing outside of what the white man has given you. And you motherfuckers partake in Masonic shit every day.
This was the real-life Scooby-Doo, and it was pretty disturbing. In 1961, a traveling mystery-solving group called the Doober Scoobers made local news for cracking cold cases in Indiana. It was 4 teenagers and a massive Great Dane named Jasper, who they claimed could understand English. They drove a rusted green van, showed up after strange reports, ghost sightings, disappearances, haunted mines, and somehow they always figured it out. But in October of '64, something went wrong in a town called Ember Falls. They were investigating a string of kidnappings linked to an abandoned amusement park. Only 2 members made it out. The others were found days later in a tunnel beneath the park, faces frozen in fear, no wounds, no signs of struggle. They had gone mad and never spoke another word. Jasper the dog was never found. But here's the creepy part. In 1972, a hiker snapped a photo deep in the Ember Falls woods. It showed a tall creature walking on 2 legs with a canine face, wearing a tattered blue collar with a tag that read SD. This was the real-life Scooby-Doo, and it was pretty disturbing. In 1961, a traveling mystery-solving group called the Doober Scoobers made local news for cracking cold cases in Indiana. It was 4 teenagers and a massive Great Dane named Jasper, who they claimed could understand English. They drove a rusted green van, showed up after strange reports, ghost sightings, disappearances, haunted mines, and somehow they always figured it out. But in October of '64, something went wrong in a town called Ember Falls. They were investigating a string of kidnappings linked to an abandoned amusement park. Only 2 members made it out. The others were found days later in a tunnel beneath the park, faces frozen in fear, no wounds, no signs of struggle. They had gone mad and never spoke another word. Jasper the dog was never found. But here's the creepy part. In 1972, a hiker snapped a photo deep in the Ember Falls woods. It showed a tall creature walking on 2 legs with a canine face, wearing a tattered blue collar with a tag that read SD. This was the real-life Scooby-Doo, and it was pretty disturbing.
That's crazy.
Now, first of all, lad, we've got to...
It shows how brainwashing mankind about the shape of the earth.
Get all these medieval ideas out of your head. Clear the way for new ideas. Knowledge of man's fabulous discoveries in the centuries ahead. Now that'll be a great advantage, boy.
Advantage indeed. If the boy goes about saying the world is round, they'll take him for a lunatic.
The world is round?
Yes, that's right. And it also goes around.
Now, first of all, lad, we've got to get all these...
That's what I'm saying. They're not lying about constellations, but they're lying about all. That's what make it all weird.
You remember the milk mustaches with all the athletes?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You notice you don't see that anymore?
Yeah.
It's illegal. They did studies and they found out that milk actually does not do a body good. Milk actually causes you to leach calcium from the bones, making the bones more brittle.
Wow.
So that's why you don't see those commercials anymore.
About that. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So like there's a lot of things that we've been taught. That's why in my book, Education Over Medication, the tagline is the myth, lies and truth about food and modern medicine. Because there's a lot of things that we've been taught. I mean, even you look at remember back in the day, they used to have what was the food pyramid?
Yeah.
Look at what they have today. It's totally different. You remember the milk mustaches with all.
Cameron launched a search for cousin Yake, claim he had a sexual encounter with.
I don't know. I don't really have a problem with Kanye. To be honest with you, I don't know where it stemmed from, what happened. Like, oh yeah, I guess he put out that's what happened now I think about it. He put out a record and saying he had sex with his cousin. And like I said, I knew Kanye for 20 plus years now. And I said, and don't get me wrong, I'm not downplaying people being molested or anything like that. But it sounded like he was doing the molesting from the way he was telling it. And we talked about it. And I guess when I talk, people get upset. You know, when my words hurt, I don't know why my words hurt more than anybody else's words, but I guess when I say shit, that shit sting because it lasts with people for months and years and decades. And then they just be like, this motherfucker, no, all I'm doing is telling what really happened. So Kanye was talking about he did a record and his cousin's in jail doing, I don't know. I don't really have a problem with Kanye life for murder, something like that. I'm actually trying to find the cousin. I want to interview the cousin. I'm trying to find, so anybody who knows this cousin that he's talking about and what jail he's in, we're willing to go to the jail to do the interview with the cousin who's been molested during life right now. We're actually on the hunt to find him personally at this personal moment, to find out exactly if what Kanye did to him led to him being in this situation right now. Because Kanye said this is potentially why he could be doing life in jail, because he molested his younger cousin. So I talked about it. And I mentioned the fact that Kanye said that he molested his cousin. And I was like, yo, people be conveniently gay. And I wasn't necessarily talking about him, even though I never heard him mention anything gay. Well, because it's in style, it seems like, with certain people. I'm not saying that people who ain't gay. First of all, let's be clear with me. If you gay, I like the fact that you admit that you're gay. I don't like people that's in the closet life for murder, something like that. I'm actually trying to find the cousin. I want to interview the cousin. I'm trying, and don't say they gay, and they act like they straight. Just look, we in 2025. You gay, nigga. It's all good. If you like sucking dick on your personal time, that's what you like to do. I can't get mad at that. That's what you like to do. Just don't hide it. Don't be around secretly with niggas and you want to suck dick and niggas ain't on that. Niggas want something else. Just tell niggas that. So after we play basketball or we do business, niggas go enjoy your evening. We going to enjoy ours. You can have $2 million Dipset belt. You can have $2.7 billion in the bank, which I think you don't got. Definitely know you don't got. But you can say you got it. But I don't care if you have $2 trillion. You're not happy, nigga. You're not happy, my nigga. I'd rather have $2 and be happy than have 20 billion and be unhappy. You are miserable, man. You look miserable. I ain't seen niggas smile in 15 years. Certain niggas come and don't say they gay. And gay don't look happy. So when I see this, I'm like, damn, man, all the money in the world can't make a nigga happy. It don't even matter. You can have $2 trillion and you're not happy. So Kanye, that's what happened with me and Kanye. But after all that happened, he came out and said he gay a week later. Conveniently gay. That's what I called it, and they got mad at me. So that's what happened. I ain't got no problem with the nigga, but if you put out a song, I'm just saying, if you put out a song and you putting out music the last 20 years, and this is the first song saying that you sucked your little cousin's dick and he's in jail for murder, and this is the reason he may be in jail, we not allowed to say nothing about that? You ain't been, you got 3, 4, 5 albums, Grammys. We ain't had no dick sucking on none of these other joints. That's what I'm saying. We had motherfucking Good Morning, then they like Good Morning, you know, the other shit with Pusha T. Kanye don't look happy. So we don't hear nothing about dick sucking. So the first time you talking about you molested your little cousin, we not allowed to talk about it? Come on, bro. That got to stop. 100 other niggas talking about it. Same thing with other people. 100 other niggas mention it. But when Cam say something, it's niggas like you that you said you suck dick. All right, we didn't know that. We're talking about it. Then you said after that, all that you gay. Okay, if you gay, fine, you gay. I didn't know. You're a public figure. Not only just a public figure, you're a superstar. Or was a superstar. Well, I don't know if you was or is or what. You're going to talk about when you say you suck dick, Kanye. And that's just what happened. I'm not dissing you or judging you or anything else. We just never heard that you like to do that. We don't hear nothing about dick sucking. So the first time you talking about you molested your little
It's the voice getting high. That shit funny as hell. Okay, what character? I feel him. And he say what's that?
You know, cows don't exist in nature.
Really?
We created cows.
What were they before?
Yeah,
what were the first cows?
Aurochs.
That's not real.
Yeah, well, they're extinct now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're extinct. We actually bred aurochs, all the best aurochs, the ones that were most docile, the ones that had like the best meat. We bred them into the cows that we have today. Cows, as we know them, don't exist in nature at all. That's partly why they're so destructive to the environment.
Marcus, stop it. You're driving people crazy. They can't focus on the road. They are literally pissing and shitting so much with this information that we have to really be careful with what we do here. It's an info hazard. It's very hard. I am now looking at I'm looking at aurochs.
Yeah. You know, cows don't exist in nature.
Really?
We created cows.
Real talk, like raccoons are not. That's not our raccoons. It's like old raccoon or possums. Possums are not. It's like old possums over here, and then the possum is in Australia, and they look way different. Yeah, man. Bullock. What he says?
What were they before?
Yeah, what were the first cows?
Aurochs.
That's not real.
Yeah, well, they're extinct now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're extinct. We actually bred aurochs, all the best aurochs, the ones that were most docile, the ones that had like the best meat. We bred them into the cows that we have today. Cows, as we know them, don't exist in nature at all. That's partly why they're so destructive to the environment.
Marcus, stop it. You're driving people crazy. They can't focus on the road.
That's crazy. Footage of Jay-Z and Diddy taking turns on Beyonce at Diddy's party in 2003 are allegedly being sold on the dark web. Videos and pictures are starting to pop up all over the internet. Recently, Jay-Z and Beyonce threatened to sue Pierce Morgan, Jaguar, right? Bill Gates says he's giving away $200 billion and shutting down his foundation. Give me some money, Bill. Give me some money, my boy.
They made that flight. You did. And you think you're gonna check me in? I bet you we won't. Okay?
I paid for a ticket.
And you
Yeah, I paid for a
$25
ticket.
for agent assistant, and you checked in 3 hours later. Hello.
I just said that I.
Get on your flight.
Yeah, I
And you
just
thought
said
you
that
was gonna
I
get on your
would
flight.
pay the
And you thought you was gonna
$25.
get on your flight. And you thought you was gonna get on your flight. And you thought you was gonna get on your flight. And you thought you was gonna get on your flight.
I literally paid for a ticket. I'm here 30 minutes. I'm here 30 minutes before my flight, and they're not letting me check in.
And you're not getting on your flight.
It's a policy. We don't control that.
And you will never fly
You were
your
about
first
to let me
class.
check in. You were about to let me check in,
Oh,
and you decided that you ain't gonna let me check in.
Make me check you in.
You literally work for a company that I bought a plane ticket for. I'm here 30 minutes before the flight. No.
Why you got that
No.
type of image?
I'm not in your personal space. This is
Yeah, you deserve to be fired. You was doing too much. And you thought you was gonna keep your job. It's a fact. Y'all ready for this? It's that Rocky Story swipe. Met Aubrey at the bathhouse in Coachella. Ella Valley through Puff Daddy, probably Short. Just talk about the bathhouse in New York. The conversation is being had about the bathhouse and the closet musicians. I love me some Rocky, but he definitely in the closet or bisexual. What the fuck? Sometimes when times were simple, I remember the day I popped your cherry and you moaned and said, Daddy, I'm not a virgin. Daddy, please pull my braids, Poppy. I wish you never had an abortion. Shaking my head, I brought you a dress from Macy's. An abortion? What are you talking about? The fuck? This is weird. Diddy's ex-Styles claims Puff Daddy ex-assistant told him it's about Diddy and ASAP Rocky.
That ASAP Rocky is gay and Rihanna knows it. She told me I hurt her mouth that fucking, cause we gonna go there. You could say whatever about me that you want to.
I ain't saying shit.
No, I'm not saying. I'm not saying you. But this woman has called me gay, and you could say whatever the fuck you want about me. That ASAP Rocky is gay and Rihanna knows it. She told me I hurt her mouth that fucking, cause we gonna go there. You could say whatever about me that you want to.
I ain't saying shit.
No, I'm not saying. I'm not saying you. But this woman has called me gay, and you could say whatever the fuck you want about me. That ASAP Rocky is gay and Rihanna knows it. She told me I hurt her mouth.
There was an interview that said, "Why do you always talk about Ashanti?" He said, "You always ask." Right. And it was a straight shooter. He's not going to hide. He's like, that's why I talk about it, because everyone keeps talking about it.
What you want him to do?
And that's real. And it's like, she should understand that too. Like if you're in the limelight, they asked the question. It wasn't little, it was big. And again, but it's for her to act like it ain't Murder Inc. that made her, or Irv made her. It's crazy.
Right.
She had 3 deals before him. You understand what I'm saying? Like something with y'all chemistry worked out. Respect it. That's all. I'm not saying you have to talk about respect the magic that was made. There was an interview that said, "Why do you always talk about Ashanti?" He said, "You always ask." Right. That's all I said. See, I'm always in the middle. Irv hate when I take her position, and you know what I'm saying? But I never took Irv's position with her.
Right.
But I'm doing it because he ain't here now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna let no one talk about my brother. You're gonna have a problem.
Right.
Simple and plain. In that, especially someone who he made that career. Like I was there. Like he made you sing records the way you sang them, because you would have never sang it that way if it was up to you. That's all I said. See, I'm always in the middle. Irv hate when I take her position, and you know what I'm saying? But I never took Irv's position with.
That's a fact.
Something that
I heard something today about Ashanti that I just realized, like, all her hits are sample of niggas' favorite songs. And then and then she sing women's heartbreak over it. So it's like you get the nigga off the sample and you get the female off the words. Her whole career is a cheat code. She don't dance. None of that. Like, you feel me? She gave us a 2-step in one video. Like,
I don't know. Breaking news, something that I've never told anybody. This is a secret, something that, will probably be in my book, but I'm telling y'all right now. The day that Biggie was killed, he wasn't supposed to be in LA. That morning, I got a call from Biggie. I've never told anybody this in an interview or anything. I got a call from Biggie, and Biggie said, yeah, I don't want you to be mad at me, but I'm about to jerk you up. And I'm like, pause. I mean, I'm about to go left on something. That's a better word. And I'm like, what you talking about? You know, I would always be on him about, like, you know, we young Black entrepreneurs, businessmen, we have to be on time. We have to be prompt. He said he was supposed to go to London. He called me and said, I'm not going to London. He's like, I just finished my album. Something that y'all don't know. Breaking news, something that I've never told anybody. I want to hang out with you tonight. There's a party tonight. I want to celebrate with you. I'm like, come on, Big, get on the plane. You have to go get on the plane. He was like, I'll go tomorrow. Just tell him I'm sick. Please. You know, we haven't hung out in a long time. Can we just all hang out together? Just the whole crew, Bad Boy, Junior Mafia. Let's just go celebrate this album. It's like some of my best work. We made it through all of this bullshit. Please. I said, yes. All right, we'll hang out. You know, it's a call that I always remember. Not for the fact it wasn't a way that I could talk him out of it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I didn't run Biggie. He was his own man at the end of the day, and he just wasn't gonna go. So it was just the call just plays over and over in my. So that's something that y'all didn't know.
Well, we didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm from the Home Depot. They say if you try to buy rope while you're crying, they're not gonna let you buy it. So let's see. Can you see how tall I am first?
What?
Can you see how tall I am?
What the water doing on you? Somebody pour water on you, or you crying?
Crying.
I'm sorry about that. You all right?
Can you just measure it, please, sir? All right, just get me. Trying to see what's gonna be long enough.
That is 71 inches.
Can you do about that?
71 inches.
Yeah. Sir, can we do this? Can we make this a little snappy? You know, I'm gonna just buy another rope. I'm just getting another rope. She got a rope. Y'all are a big help for me today. Thank y'all. See how much? How much is this?
I'm looking. It's not coming up.
What?
It's not coming up.
Come on, please.
I got 3 pages of stuff.
Come on, man. How about this thing? Please.
It's not coming up in here. I can't.
How much, man? How much?
I can't sell it to you if it ain't in here. I can call someone.
Look at me. You see I'm for real.
Yeah, I see you for real.
How much?
I can't sell it. I'll call someone.
I'll give you 50 bucks.
Let me call someone.
50 bucks.
I can't do that. Let me call someone.
50 bucks, man. Who you gonna call?
Call someone who can figure this out.
If you can sell it to me or something.
Huh?
Come on.
I can't do it.
Mm.
I'll lose my job.
What? Yeah, I'm from the Home Depot. They say if you try to buy rope while you're crying, they're not gonna.
Shout out to Home Depot for that policy.
Burna Boy was at Met Gala, of course, down there burning people. Y'all call me a hater. Y'all call me a hater to my old Tasha. Let Chloe have her fun. Soon as Chloe got on the jet to go back to America, he was outside with a different woman. And besides, he gave her uncle, like he felt like he was just that old uncle. This is who she was really going out with.
Talk about that last week. Whatever. That girl already told y'all she was insecure after weight loss because of her baby pouch. That skinny shit ain't come back.
And another thing, the men's is dressing like studs now. The men are dressing like studs. Y'all keep like old little girls and boys clothing. Y'all want to dress like boys. Y'all want to dress like men. The men's is dressing like fucking studs. I have seen 3 men on my timeline alone today that I thought were studs by the way they were fucking dressed. Like y'all dressing like studs. Y'all starting to look like studs. Or maybe my world is just so fucking gay that I can't, I don't know. But I said.
The fact that she brought her bug-eyed, big, full-headed ass on this internet and said that men are dressing like studs nowadays should be all the evidence you need to not take any of these women serious at all.
It's something about females, and I don't really care about the demographic. It's something about females that love trying to make a man be a woman or be close to a woman, be DL, anything like that, bro. That's annoying. Facts. Another person said that's like saying Michael Jordan wore the number 23 because of LeBron James.
Facts. But my whole thing about the situation is, damn, it got so warped and your world is so gay that you see a nigga, you see so many studs that you see a nigga dressed in a similar outfit and you think he copying the studs instead of the stud copying him. Cause she said it. Maybe my world is so gay. Like, we listening to when I say people minds be warped, bro, people minds be warped.
How you feel about Tyler Perry?
He strikes me as somebody that does not like manhood. It's, first off, he doesn't get paid what his white counterparts get paid for doing essentially the same thing. He, along with some other people, pervade what I call mind crack. The crack dealer, if he's hardworking, enterprising, can make a lot of money, but it's still crack, whether it's ideas or whether it's drugs. It's his business, it's America. But I want somebody to start pushing manhood because I've seen 50 years worth of televised emasculation. I'm glad we have the Equalizer. I'm glad, but he's unfortunately dead now. Got the concierge in the John Wick's series with the Continental Hotel, the brother with the shaved head. I'm glad we have those things. I'm not glad when somebody like Denzel is set off by somebody like Will Smith, who played the masculine hero, only to see him play that bitch thing when he got up at the Oscars. That was just off the charts wrong. Who are they giving us as heroes to emulate? Not many. Not many at all. The ideation with the rap bit is you're moving grams or you're moving hoes, or you're living off of one. So is that a good thing to put up to emulate? There's a worldwide market because masculinity from the Western perspective has been so tramped on. So the little boys don't understand what they really have going for themselves, and they grow up and don't know how to do what they ought to be doing.
and they want some semblance of masculinity. So they look at this symptom, this semblance of masculinity, where you see the rap artist, he's up there posturing with some twerking females who don't look bad. And some women foolishly say it's a sexual fantasy. It's not, because the twerking females look much like his grandmama, mama, aunts, and their friend girls. And it's kind of incestuous. It's a little sick. But we need to have some masculine ideation that gets put in our heads, because it's so down. And then the whole idea of all these young black men are supposed to be so anxious to have one of these mammies be in charge of them. A fake one, but nonetheless still, who slept her way to the top. And they want to pass it off as being an anti-white thing, which isn't cool at all. But the point is you're down in masculinity when you're down Trump, and you're pushing that feminine side. That's your mama when you didn't know who your daddy was. That's your aunt who was over there. That was their friend girls who were over there, who, since you weren't old enough to understand what you were hearing, was telling you how effed up you were because you were a male. And that's decades worth of poison put in your subconscious, and it's no wonder that you can't get your act together and that you get trivial, frivolous, and focused on nonsense. Now, that is something that we need to stop, which has got to do with why I call out the humping hyena and tampon Tim, because masculinity in this country, white, black, brown, red, yellow, has been poisoned. And until we get the yin-yang privilege of circumstance, of balance restored, we're not going anywhere but down. If that's an explanation.
Streaming was the dumbest shit that we ever did.
Gotta bring masculinity back, bro. Some real shit. A lot of shit coming out about Jay-Z, man. Just pay attention. Niggas been saying this for years.
In history, we finally started getting pennies, and then you're gonna let these motherfuckers give us fractions? The only reason why they didn't let it happen to movies is because they still making money off movies. Right. They haven't sucked that totally dry yet. We had just found out how to create our first mom and pop stores, how to burn our own CDs, even though we was bootlegging. Bro, we gave it to tech motherfuckers who don't even care about music. When people from distribution companies call me and say, Banner, I need you to help me fight on this streaming shit, and then they got cut into the equation, and then they didn't call me no more. They cut the right artists in, and they sold y'all out. I told them that was the wrong thing to do. The God box failed because I wouldn't stream my fucking album. We gave fucking hip hop away. So don't bitch about it. Now ain't no need for a union. Now we gave it away.
So I'm 19 years old, right?
Man, listen. Be on your P's and Q's. We gonna rock till we rock. Set the clock. You already know this has been Rolling With Sativa, and the difference between the dreamer and the visionary, and the visionary and the dreamer is the dreamer has his eyes closed, and the visionary has his eyes open.
This is some visionary shit.